Good morning everybody and welcome back to my Subsistence Let's Play. Normal mode, normal hunter attacks, normal everything, 90 days per year. So we're starting out again on a beautiful morning, few clouds today, but I don't think that's going to bother us because we have a task ahead. In the last episode I got everything I needed, if we can get on the right floor. Yeah, everything I needed to be able to make the glider, except crystal. That's the one thing I'm short of. So we need 8, I have 5, that's not a big ask, I think we should be able to manage that. I just collected this outside, there was a, wrong one, there was a bag and a copper ore, so I'm going to leave that there, we'll have that. Okay, refinery is just finished. Now I've got the generators running at the moment because I ran us right out of power making a roast meal. So just topping up that a little bit. In fact, I think we can turn those off now. There we go. So I have a spare pickaxe. We need to eat and I need to take some ammo. Now I'm not planning on going down to the deep caves just yet because we should be able to get enough crystal where we're going, so I'm going to leave those here. I will however take the decent revolver instead of the cheap revolver, so we can do that. And we're going to need a fair bit of ammo. My usual mistake is I don't take enough, so I think I'm going to do it that way round. Our dinner is ready, should I say breakfast. Yum. Gosh, those meals are good. And I'm going to leave the apple here. I'm going to take a few blueberries with me. I won't need that many. There we go. That's more than enough. And just in case, I'm going to take a few extra bars with me. 16. It's a good number. So let me check. I have got my sweater on. I'm definitely not going to need my sweater down in the caves, so I'm going to take that. I think we'll be alright. I've got a pack just in case things get cold. I've got an adrenaline pack in case I'm struggling on stamina and being chased. Not too worried about the fire because it's probably going to go out anyway. I'm going to take some more of those though. Those are quite handy to have against the bats. And I think I left, pretty sure I left a thingy, what's a thingy called? An antidote down there, but just in case, what have we got? Liver and 5 kelp, that's easy. So save me coming back, 3. Let's do it that way around. 6 of those. A couple of those. There we go. So might as well make 2 of those, I think, and we're going to need them here. If there's one already down there, I'll bring them back with me. If not, we'll leave one down there. Top that up anyway, just in case it's going to still be in. I'm not planning on having an extended visit down there. I don't think staying down there longer is really going to be beneficial, but I am going to take the ordinary shotgun, which is another 5 extra shells. Pickaxe should be okay. I'm not going to take any more rifle rounds because I do have magnum rounds with me. We'll have to use those. And bandages I think will be good on because, well, bats, you know. Oh, of course, the other thing we were going to need is the diving gear. Won't get far without that. So I won't take too many bottles, we're not going to be hanging around. Yes, thank you for your suggestion about taking some extra bottles to get pearls, but I'm not terribly short of pearls anyway, so not too worried. If I see them and they're easy to get, I will grab them, but I don't think I need to panic too much about getting large stocks of them. No. Nope. not going to fill up my inventory full of stuff that I don't need. So yeah, I don't know whether I explained. I think I did explain in the last episode my intention. Ooh. I will take some fibre actually, just in case we need a fire starter. Yeah, what my intention is here. When the glider was first introduced in Alpha 58, my first thought was, fantastic, now I can do a base raid from above. That was my overriding desire, was to drop in on a base and then jump out of the base and glide off into the sunset. And then in the patch notes, when it came out, I noticed he has put a crude countermeasure in to stop you from doing that. Now, because I run a server, and on the server I can go into admin mode, I know that when in admin mode I fly up against the fence, it just stops you dead, and I'm not sure whether it doesn't even return you down to the ground level. Ooh. That's a bit close to Charlie, and he's... oh, we have to go around. Yeah, it just stops you dead as if there was a wall there, which there isn't, because you're well above the fence, but the fence may not be visible, but it does extend much higher. Ooh. Higher up. Well, this is proving to be a challenge. Okay, let's go and get this bag, and we'll go around closer to Charlie. Yeah, and I suspect that he's used the same mechanic, so that when you get within a certain, let's call it a cylinder, around the base, as high as the clouds, but as wide as the bubble, I suspect it's just going to stop me dead. But there's only really one way to find out, and that's to try it. So that's what my plan is. I'm not going to try it with Charlie first off, because that's a little tricky. So what I'll do is I'll do a base attack on probably Alpha, kill them all, and then we'll run away from the base and see what happens when I try and glide over it. So yeah, first we need some crystal. And like I say, I'm going to take some fibres down. We can get wood off the rogues, but well, probably need biofuel as well if we're honest, but we'll have to see how it goes. And it is definitely winter. The snow is falling. We are only in November, so not quite sure why it's being so horrible, but winter is coming early by the look of it. Alright, just around about above the cave. I like to swim down using my natural breath. I don't think it makes any difference really. But use as much of that as I can, and then when I get to sort of about a third, somewhere around there, then I'll put the diving suit on. Don't have to do it in a panic then. So, I hope this little trip goes better than the last one, because that last trip did not go at all well. But I'm not going to be taking too many risks with this one. The objective is not to collect like every single last piece of crystal. The objective is to get some. Minimum of 3, but that's easy, or should be easy enough. But I will get as much as I can reasonably get while I'm down here. Okay, let's hope there's no rogues going to blow my head off. That looks okay. Right, put this somewhere safe. Yeah, I did leave one down here, so that's fine. I'll take those back, and we'll leave those there. Never know, they might be useful. And we're good to go. So, let's be very, very quiet. I love saying that. Reminds me of my childhood. Don't see any mats. Don't actually see any crystal either. I'm going to have to collect the coal because I believe collecting the coal gives you a better chance of crystal spawning in next time. But generally I'm not bothered about the coal. Oh, we have a friend joining us. Level 3, huh? Watch where he goes. There we go. We'll come back for him actually. Let's get this crystal before it despawns. Lovely. 3 cloth. Nice. Right, so hopefully that's the bat dealt with. For the time being at least. There's a rogue fire over there by the look of the glow. So we will try and stay away. And jump down there. Oh, okay. That looks a little bit in a strange place to me. I think that's a rogue. Is that a rogue or is that a rock? Can't tell. But the fire is up on the ceiling, which is clearly not a convenient place for it. Oh, well, couldn't avoid that, he was right there. Yeah, shoot the other one, thank you. Where are you? Anybody else? I'm not going to use a bandage just yet. We should be okay. But with that fire being up there, even if the other rogues are already dead, I can't use that. Can't cook the meat on that. Okay. I think he might be in the rock there. I think that's what I'm seeing. Is that flash of light there? There. You can see it within the rock. I think he spawned inside it. But, I'll just check down here. Yeah, I don't see anybody down here. So, we've killed one. There's at least one in that rock there. I think as long as we stay a little distant from that rock, if he does shoot through the rock, then hopefully it won't do us too much damage. Give us an opportunity to scout the area. Go and grab this one and then I'll come back for the coal. Unfortunately, the caves are such a rugged terrain, for lack of a better word. It must be very, very difficult to code in the spawning of the rogues and their fire without the inevitable things like that happening. I've done a bit of coding myself in the past, so I know the complexities that you face. But I don't pretend to be an expert by any means, so I can't offer any form of assistance in how to circumnavigate that problem. Yeah, the rocks are always going to be hollow because they're just decor after all. Right, it's just about that pickaxe gone, I think. Get one more swing out of it. What I'm going to do is have a quick look down here just to check that this side is definitely clear. We haven't got any more crystal this side. And I will take our stash back, put it safe. Trying to remember which one that fire was on, that one over there. Good, okay. Yeah, don't see any more crystal around here. Give that a bit of a wide berth. Yeah, you can hear them cocking their weapons, but they can't do anything. If you go right up to the rock, I think they will shoot through the rock at you. But I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Ooh, we'll have that though. Now, how many swings can we get out of this? That's about that one done for, I think. Quickly check down this side. Yeah, I think that's all there is for now. So we're going to drop this back in our safe box, and hopefully we get a bit of a respawn. I've yet to work out exactly how the respawns work. I don't think it's a carte blanche respawn, like every so many hours, like shaking a rug, you know, everything respawns. It does seem to be kind of a little bit stepped. Sometimes you'll see a crystal form just in front of you, and yeah, I don't know, never managed to actually work it out. So we can eat the veg. Probably not going to get the opportunity to cook the steak, but I'm not desperate for it. I can just have one of those for now. So we won't bother. We've got bottled water, so we can have one of those. That's no good to us anymore. Let's put this away safe. And those. And I'll keep those on me for bandages. We'll take those back with us probably. Okay. So I'm going to repeat the same path, see what we can find. If nothing's respawned in here, we'll swim across to the other side and see what's going on there. Yeah, so nothing's changed. Fire's still up there. Guy's still cocking his weapon. No, I don't see anything. I don't actually need to go to the other side, but it seems a shame not to while we're here. If the rogues were here in the middle bit, I probably wouldn't bother. Because it's really difficult to shoot them when you're swimming and they're running about on the beach there. Or the edge of the lake. But it all looks clear, so we might as well poke our noses down here. See if we can find some more phosphate for one thing. Make sure there's no rogues in the tunnel. Seen that before. No rogues. Nope. No bats. Oh, amazing. There's a dude. Afraid I'm going to have to take him out because he's kind of right in the middle of where I want to go. Where are you? Sure, there'll be another one somewhere. No, maybe not. Oops. There are usually 4 of them, so I'll be surprised if there's not another one hanging around somewhere. There's some phosphate. Could be in the rock because the fire's close to the rock, so just be a bit careful of that. Find out now. Oh, I got away with it. Might as well cook that up. I'm not going to put more wood on the fire, just in case I need it for something else. I could put planks on, but no, we'll be alright. Not intending hanging around long. Don't see the bat. Sure he'll be there somewhere. Oh, that's crystal up there. So I just cook this meat up and grab that. Come on, meat. Just a rock there. Hopefully it'll cook before the fire goes out. There we go. Hold on to that for now. Keeping my eye open for this bat, because I'd rather see it in advance than be taken by surprise. Yeah, not seeing it. Interesting. Thought we'd have seen the bat by now. Trying to keep some high ground because it's easier to spot things at a distance when you're up high. I'm not seeing anything. And this was the fateful rock that I tried to hide behind and got killed. Couldn't have been further away, could I? Really? If there was a place to die, that was definitely not it. Just stick my nose down just to see. Sometimes you get a bit of crystal forming down here. No, nothing. Ah, now I hear the bat. Oh, there's crystal there too. Just gonna keep running. Try and get some distance. Yeah, he does break off, a bit like a wolf. Eventually, if you run for long enough, he will break off. But, just try and keep him in sight. Just in case he aggroes on me again. No, he's running away. And didn't say where he went. Oh, there he is. Still flying. So, you're gonna come straight at me, dude. There we go. Well, the wriggle mechanics on the bats are working overtime, aren't they? Coal, and more coal. But not so much crystal. I think since the deep caves were introduced, I think the spawn rate of crystal has been turned down in these caves to try and encourage you to go down into the deep caves. Those are rogues sitting on the ground with no fire around them. Okay, that's not right. Are those perhaps the rogues that we're missing? Well, they are moving about. I have no real wish to fight them. I don't need to fight them. There's no more crystal around. But I was just intrigued to see if they were stuck. Whether their programming might have been broken. That was very strange. I'm just normally sitting next to a camp. Oh, they've lit the fire now. I think they might have been a bit stuck. So I'd have a quick look up here just in case there was anything spawning in, but no, there's nothing. So yeah, I'm going to leave them alone. I don't need to fight them. They've got nothing I want. And we're done here anyway, so let's leg it. Yeah, I only just spotted them. They looked like rocks, and because we'd already cleared that camp, I didn't really think there'd be any more rogues, especially as the fire had clearly gone out. So it was only just at the last minute I thought, oh, that looks like an NPC. Good job I saw it, eh? Right, these may have respawned now. I think that fire was on one of those rocks up there. Seems to have gone, so we'll be a bit careful here. He was a tricky little fellow, wasn't he? Yeah, unfortunately you can go through quite a bit of ammo, as you can see. I only got 3 and the 6 in the gun left. It's expensive ammo, difficult to get ammo, but it's the best ammo. So if at all you can do it, you need to use the revolver, no doubt about it. When the bat gets as close as it was getting there, it would have been handy to switch to a shotgun. But I was confident I could get it on the last shot, otherwise I would have changed. Where's all the crystal? Aha. Oh, that's not fair. Game, what are you doing to me? Oh, there's their fire. Again, it looks a little bit... it's very close to the rocks. Not actually in the rock, but it's very, very close to them. Well, again, I'm not going to mess with them. I don't need to. Can't tell if that's a face or just a reflection. I think, oh, yeah, they are there. So, clearly, there's no point in aggroing them. There's one guy walking along there as well. I was just going to have a look down this side, but if they're wandering around over here, there's probably not a lot of point. So I think we'll call it good there. We've got a reasonable haul. Let's get out of here. We can eat that. I don't think there's much point in taking 5 wood back with me somehow. I'll eat that. Might as well leave the fibres down here. And take that with us. And no point in leaving 2 rounds, I don't think. I think we'll take those as well. I don't think, you know, if I'm in a position down here where I have to start making ammo, I don't think that little bit is going to help me. So scrap for a pickaxe. What I can do is just make another plank. And then we've got enough for cordage, another pickaxe, and the planks for a pickaxe as well. That way, if we get desperate, there's loads and loads of crystals spawning everywhere, and I only brought 1 pick with me, at least we've got enough stuff to make one. But not sure we'll ever be coming back down here anyway, but yeah, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? Okay, let's walk to that, and let's go home. Not sure whether it might actually not be dark at the moment. We'll find out in a second. Well, it doesn't look the brightest, does it? Oh, maybe the sun is just rising. Don't see a plethora of pearls. Yeah, sun is just rising, so we were down there all day yesterday and all night. Our animals are going to be starving to death, I think. So, swap that back again. So, how did we do? 27 crystal. That's far more than we needed. But that'll give us a little bit of spare for spoiling ourselves with maybe premium arrows or something. Make sure we don't wander into any wolves on the way back, like that one. A rabbit. Excellent. So, nice little trip. Killing the bats wasn't too difficult. I've had a lot worse. I've had it where I just can't hit the things at all. So, to be able to take them out that easily with the revolver was quite good. And we got a reasonable amount of crystal, although to be fair, for a cave run, compared to previous, I mean by that I mean pre-deep caves, cave runs, that was pretty awful. I have been known to come out with like 54 crystal before now. But, long gone are those days, I think. So we mustn't be disappointed. Let's get this in the refinery and start building up our power and mass. Lovely. So what I'll do is I'll split it. We'll do quicker, and then we'll put a generator on to suppress the load, as it were. Just put that in there for now. Those and that. It's back in there. Yeah, those. Oh, missed that one. And we'll put that upstairs. That goes upstairs anyway. Those go upstairs. Lovely. Place the bottled water. And as I suspected, the fire did go out. Oh, actually, why am I doing that when I've got all of this? I'll just use that, mightn't I? There we go. Take that out of there. Actually, yeah, we have got 5. I don't have any steaks cooked. Let's do it those way. I know it uses electricity, but they're better for you. And those are downstairs. Okay, so we're on not much power, but lots of mass. The crystal is refining, and I think we needed 8, was it? So yeah, we need 2,175, so that's going to take a bit of time, unfortunately. Let me put those back for now. Get the other generator running. It's topped up, and I think just a few of those. Bottle of water, a couple of those, and we'll go and check on our livestock. Ooh. Yes, winter is upon us. And I didn't put my sweater on, so this might be a bit cold. I think the livestock will be okay. I think we pretty much topped it off, but not a bad thing to go and check it. Any fishermen? Hopefully no fishermen. Oh, north of 2. Ooh, okay, so our livestock wasn't okay. Out of water, out of food. North of 2, so we lost that chicken, unfortunately. That's a nuisance, but never mind, it happens. Let's get that restocked. Oh, I'll sort that out in a second. There we go, 100% everything. All that. And how are you doing? You're doing okay. Okay, and put your food back and take the eggs. You're ready to go when needed. Yeah, don't think we need to leave that here. You're full, so if we need to do anything here we can. Right, oh that's a shame. I kind of expected that, I think we only had one chicken, I think. I kind of expected that would be okay, but, or maybe did I catch a second one on the return journey, so that might account for it. Oh well, it happens, unfortunately. One of the problems with keeping animals is they just need constant, sort of daily attention, and well, there's lots of other stuff going on as well, so you can't always be doing it. Right, how are we doing? Where? Ooh, I can't see any silhouette at all. That's definitely a non-day. Oh, there, maybe. There, yeah. So, how could the sun be in the northwest? That doesn't make any sense. I think we're coming towards the end of the day. So I want to try and get this power up if I can, and generate the mass we need. So, go and see how that's doing. We got biofuel. That's that. That away. We can swap that back now. It'll do. Kind of almost back to where I was. Those are done. Oops. And a few of those away as well. Alright. Suppose it doesn't help that we've got this thing churning away, so just gonna, we've got enough crystal now, I'm just going to switch those off for a minute. Yeah, it's going to take quite a while, and I have to use a load of it because we needed, was it 175 or something? Yeah, 175, so need 75 mass, which is 25 of those. That's done, we just got to wait for the power to build now. It's kind of getting a bit cold outside. As you may have noticed, winter is upon us. So I'll swap my t-shirt back for the sweater. Don't really want to lose my combat vest at the moment. But it's kind of getting to that stage. I'm amazed it's still only November. Let's go and check on the garden, shall we? That's on to go outside, can't we? Ooh, more copper. So you're out of water and fertilizer. Everything. You're out of everything. Good job, garden. Wow. So I don't want to use my my bottled water. It's too precious. So we'll start you off with one each. Potatoes, not too bothered about. Onions we are in need of. Tomatoes and carrots we kind of are in need of. So we're going to do it like that. Oops, missed the stairs again. Right, let's get this melted. Very, very scenic. Even although we've lost our view out over the valley, the snow-covered trees and the snow on the ground always looks very, very scenic. Just so cold. Bitterly cold. Not the kind of weather you want to be going on a cougar hunt, really, is it? Might as well get these done and then we can top them up. So 2, into another one. Yeah, might as well just do it. So we need 2 more, basically. Those 2, in fact. Did not seem like we were down in the caves for that long. Oh, where am I going? I thought we'd be coming back sort of in the dark, you know, that night. I did not think we'd be coming back the following day. Right. That's all the garden taken care of. So I'm going to put my combat vest back on because I don't need to go out there again just yet. Those in there. Those away. And see how we're doing. Come on, power. 1400. And we needed 2000. So I'm going to sit here and watch the power build up, and rather than make you sit here and watch the numbers change, I'm going to give you a nice scenic view out of the window, and I will bring you back, kind of scenic view out of the window, I will bring you back when the power reaches 2000. So, welcome back everybody. You can see we've just topped 2000 on the power. Fantastic. So I'm going to leave the generators running just for a minute. Just get a little bit of a surplus going. And there we go. So, glider done. Just wait for that to craft. Beautiful. So there we go, one glider. And for those of you who maybe haven't managed to build one yet, I can give you a quick demonstration. I'm probably going to freeze because I haven't put my coat back on. But all you do is you put it on your hotbar and then you select it like you would any other gun. And the important thing here is not to press forwards. If you press forwards, then you just go down. So you run to the edge, and then as you jump, you can see it deploys it automatically for you. So obviously the height there is not really enough to demonstrate. Maybe there, perhaps. So what I'm going to do is run, jump, and then stop running. So, and then you pull back on it, you can go up, and you can steer right and left, and come down nice and gently. And that's all there is to the glider. So what we need to do now is go and find a base to land on. But I want to do some prep work first. Like I say, I want to kill the hunters because I don't want to be shot out of the air while I'm experimenting. So we will be killing the hunters. But that's all I wanted to achieve for today. I'm going to put those away. It is unfortunate that winter is descending on us fast, because this is not the best time of year to be messing around with these sorts of things. But that's the way it worked out, so that's what we've got to work with. But on that note, I'm going to leave you back with the Christmassy scene. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that little trip down the caves just to prove that I can go there without being shot. Yeah, we're not going to mention that again, promise. Look after yourselves. I hope to see you on the next one, when we will attempt to play with the glider a bit. So join me for that. Bye bye now.